Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Rakar Kodash. Double honors to the elders, apostles of great millstone, pushing his word truthfully and sincerely. And Shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, pushing his word truthfully and sincerely. And Shalom to the Akim that be like unto the speckled bird, pushing his word truthfully and sincerely. And I say Shalom to you Akim out there. And this is a quick sit down lesson that I'm about to do. And the title of the sit down lesson for this Sunday morning, March the 20th, 2022. And the name of the sit down lesson title is going to be Let the Weak Say I Am Strong, increasingly in the last days. And this is a news article from RT.com. And this was recently on March the 20th, 2022. And the highlight of this news article, and it reads, and it says, North Korea fires multiple rocket launch shots into Yellow Sea. Reports. It says South China's, I meant to say not South China, Slovakia. I meant to say South Korea's National Security Council has held an emergency meeting following the action. It says North Korea appears to fire 4 shots from its multiple rocket launchers into the Yellow Sea. Early on Sunday, military officials in Seoul, Korea, had said there were shots believed to be that of North Korea's multiple rocket launchers this morning. A South Korean military official told Yonhap news agency, "We are maintaining our defense readiness postures while closely following the related developments," he added. 4 shots were fired in the span of an hour from an unspecified location in North Korea, Pyongyang Province, with the projectiles landing in the Yellow Sea. According to reports, South Korea's National Security Council held a meeting, vice ministerial meeting following the incident. The exact weapon used by the North hasn't been mentioned, but it has previously tested at what is called a super large multiple rocket launchers capable of firing short-range ballistic missiles on multiple occasions in recent years. Pyongyang is believed to have carried out a record 9 major weapons tests this year. North Korea says some of them were reconnaissance satellites, but analysts in Seoul and Washington have accused Pyongyang of working to create a new nuclear capabilities of intercontinental ballistic missiles, which is ICBM system dubbed the Monster Missile. The country is banned from carrying out ballistic missiles and nuclear tests by the UN, which has slapped harsh sanctions on Pyongyang. So if this is fully confirmed and true about North Korea firing these multiple rocket launchers, that goes to show you increasingly in the last days, let the weak say I am strong. And once I've been saying this, in my previous videos, when Kim Jong-un made that statement back in January the 1st of 2022 of this year so far, once he made that statement, he's saying they want to create their military might and strength. They want to have their military strength of their military more stronger than ever. And he been living up to his word. He been living up to his statement. Even though you have these allies of South Korea, in United States and Japan, they had these secret meetings and emergency meetings to find solutions to continue to sanction North Korea from firing nuclear missiles. But then again, at the same time, you got South Korea, launching missiles as well too. You know, that goes into let the weak say I'm strong increasingly in the last days. And I'm bring up the scripture. And this is the book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 10. Beat your plowshares into swords and the pointy hooks into spears, and let the weak say I am strong. Right. The weak are continually to show themselves that they are strong, especially these nations, India, China, Pakistan. I believe about a few days ago it was India. They did like a nuclear missile test or something like that. And then it was another country, I believe, as well too. I forgot the name of it, but they did like a nuclear launch missile test as well too. And previously, of recently, South Korea, they did like a nuclear launch test as well too. You know, just like Iran. They got nuclear capability as well too. Just like the United States, and Iran, they potentially gonna come with that 2015 new agreement of the revival of the 2015 nuclear deal. Even though they might sign that deal, but Iran still gonna have that nuclear capability. They still gonna develop hypersonic and ballistic and ICBM nuclear missiles for the short range and the long range. They still gonna be able to continue to create these nuclear capabilities, and it doesn't matter how much harsh economic sanctions that the United States, along with its allies, put sanctions on North Korea and Russia, and China and Iraq as well too. You know, because China, Russia, and Iran, North Korea, and South Korea, India, Pakistan, and these other countries as well too. Turkey, Ethiopia, you know, all these nations got nuclear capability, and they're starting to show forth that they got nuclear military strong capabilities, just as much as any other country. And the United States is on top of that list. These nations got good nuclear capability and more moderate, modern day, upper strong capabilities of these nuclear missiles as well too. In the last days, that's what you're starting to witness and see. Let the weak say I'm strong. As I brought out the scripture in the book of Joel 3, verse 10, and I read that article as well too of North Korea firing these multiple missiles. And you're going to continue to see that increasingly in the last days as well too, and showing that the increase of let the weak say I'm strong. And so with that, I hope this lesson, quick sit down lesson for this Sunday morning on this March the 20th, 2022. I hope this lesson was edifying through the spirit, power, grace, and mercy of Yahweh Yahushua. And first and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakar Double honors to the elders, apostles, great millstone, preaching his word, truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching his word, truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim that be like unto the speckled bird, preaching his word, truthfully and sincerely. And until next time, I will say shalom.